Little flashing lights there in front of the Ford says they're ready. Green flag, here they go. Oh, the Ford hitting the cars just a little bit ahead of the Chevy. Oh, Chevy Ford gets crossed up. Chevy taking the lead. Whoa! Holy cow! The Star Monster comes right on through. Whoa! One of them gets bumped around, and it doesn't end up that way. Okay, here we go. Wild Hair and the High Earthshaker. Keep your eye on him. Chevy on the cars first. Chevy leading. Bob Breen. Bob Breen still out ahead. Wild Hair doing a good job. He makes a hard jump. Oh, and he really lays her over, but he is number one Chevy fans. Bob Breen's Wild Hair. Alien against Rambo. Here they go. Oh, they both come out hard. They both go to the cars, hit the cars at the same time. Over the cars at the same time. The Rambo is a little bit ahead. It's neck and neck. They're going for it. Rambo goes way up. He's going for it. He jumps and hops. It looks like Rambo. Okay, first time through, Mad Dog had a 17.31, which was number 4, so he must win to stay in. And here he goes. Mad Dog coming out, hits the cars first, just a little bit ahead of the Stroh Strider. Mad Dog sort of gets squirrely. They're sort of neck and neck with Mad Dog now out of the number 1 spot, about a truck length ahead. Both of them hit the cars simultaneously, and the Stroh Rider comes bouncing down in the center lane, but it looks like Mad Dog. There they go. Nightmare. Oh! Nightmare taking a bad hop off the left side. John Green's Mad Dog. Nightmare going strong and holy cow! Whoa! My word! Whoa!
Tonight's Super Monster Truck Show. The kid is a local favorite here in Allentown, and the crowd is really behind him. The time to beat is 13.83 seconds, and Mountain Monster is laying down a good run. The top qualifier wins an all-important bye in the first round. Kid Rarig takes the lead, and driver Steve Hess will be the last truck to qualify tonight. Steve and his crew worked through the night to repair the damage done in last night's spectacular nosedive. Steve Hess is really pushing Nightmare to the limit. Nightmare with a fantastic run.
To stay in the competition, they must win. Here he goes. Oh, Alien's out in the hole first. Alien's making a real strong run. It's looking good for Alien, but now Bill Williams coming. Oh, it's looking close. Very close. It is beautiful. Holy cow. And there they go. Oh, Trimmer Ford. Oh, here he comes. He's coming strong. He's strong. He's got a commanding lead right now. And no doubt about it, Pennsylvania Mountain Monster. They're going to drop the hammer. Here he goes. And Star Monster coming out a little bit ahead. Star Monster, the first one on the truck. Holy cow. Bob Breen is staying right with it. And it looks like, holy cow, my word.
Let's hear it. Boy, was that a great run.
Here we go. Green flag comes down. They're coming out. Oh, Nightmare coming out very hard. Up on. Whoa, Nightmare taking a hard jump. Both of them going very hard. Neck and neck towards that final run. And it is, no doubt about it, Rambo. Grandstand side, Mad Dog. Here they go on the infield side, the Pennsylvania Mountain Monster, Ford versus Chevy. Oh, John Breen, Chevy way up. They're almost neck and neck, bouncing, and Madman making a crooked run, tries to come back across. And it is the Mountain Monster Machine. Okay, here they go. Keep your eye on them. Rambo first to hit the cars. Rambo is over. Oh, it's neck and neck. It's looking close. It's going to be close. It's Rambo by about a half a truck length. And it is Rambo. The cars. Green flag is down here. Let's hear it for them. Here they go. The final run of champions. They're going for it. Oh, wow. What a run. They're both going very hard. And it is.
Whoa! Just like every everybody said Pennsylvania Mountain Monster the winner!
We're coming off. It's Scott Hess with Hercules. Oh, wow. Whoa, wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Scott Hess with Hercules. He's got problems. Oh, my word. Look at the rear end of this truck. Oh, he's got big problems. Oh, my word. Give him a nice round of applause, everybody. He's got big problems. Finals tonight from Columbus, Ohio. We're on the way. Here comes Bigfoot. Bigfoot a nightmare. Bigfoot a nightmare. Bigfoot a nightmare. It's gone over. Oh, Bigfoot wins it in the finals. Bigfoot wins it. Nightmare will finish number 2. Truck racing as they line it up. Get ready to hit that accelerator. Ronnie Hughes has the flags up. He's ready to drop the flag. Here we go. They're on it. And here comes Bigfoot. Here comes Hercules. Oh, Chevrolet and Ford. Chevrolet and Ford. Here they go. There it is. There it goes. Going out. Please, everyone, stay back.
Maybe his night.
In the right lane, it'll be Nightmare 2. Here comes Star Monster. In the east lane, they're up and over. Chevrolet against Chevrolet. Here we go. The heartbeat of America. This is what it's for here tonight. Here comes Nightmare. Here comes Wild Hair. Nightmare is on it. Nightmare is on it, but here comes. Here he goes. Wild Hair, Nightmare. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Woo!
Just showing off Pablo Huffaker. Oh, there you see that monster truck coming to the side. The 1988 Chevrolet coming over the other side. Pablo Huffaker underneath. The emergency crew to go in and take a look at Pablo Huffaker.
Oh, he gets the man going over that hill. A crew member who just started driving earlier in the year, but a good competitor. Once again, using that rear steer to negotiate that tight right-hander. Crosses over the infield of this course. Now once again the rear steer. A tight left-hander. And now he's back on the throttle. Oh, a good time turned in by John Bryant and Bigfoot 4. To negotiate that, there's the flag. There's the hole and up ball to the rise. A lot of air, both front and back for Dan Patrick and Bigfoot 7. Almost dirt track around that corner. Quickly through the infield, works that toggle switch, activates the hydraulic steering on the rear, and he's on the throttle before he ever negotiates the end of that turn. A good run for Dan Patrick and Bigfoot 7. Nitrous shocks in this, and watch the shock travel. Look at the front end raise up under the horsepower. Look at that! Oh, he's on the nose! Brought it back down. They say it's a very easy ride. Up on 2 wheels. Look at the shock travel. Look at the chassis rotate and revolve up and down, side for side. Andy Brass putting on a show in the truck of the 90s. The fans go wild here at the Indiana State Fairgrounds as he completes the run in Bigfoot 8.
1946 Chevrolet tow truck. And the time, 35.5-ton rear end, rather, with planetary, and a Rockwell transfer case. Here he comes, the Liquidator. And the time, 28.54. Here comes Bigfoot. He's on it right now. He comes over the first set of cars. Oh! We may have a Number 1 needs to beat 22 seconds. Tom Bites from right here in Bloomsburg. And the time for Tom Bites from right here in Bloomsburg, 20. Thunder Chicken. Now, they come up with some pretty unusual names. The flag here at our start-finish line.
The 540 cubic inch 1989 Chevrolet again off to the side. Here's Hercules, the 1989 Chevrolet 454. Tim Dessler from Avon, Ohio. Over the first set of cars, he approaches second. He's in trouble. Tim is in trouble. There's a gap between that first and second car as they make the pass, and he has trouble. 16-year-old Clint Daggett looks down 225 feet of dirt, and junk cars. Hang on, Clint. He keeps his foot in it. Using 484 cubic inches, nails the hammer again. The pipe bolts explode, and here comes Clint. Designer and builder Bob Chandler says it's driver-friendly. And look at Andy Brown on the hammer. Look at the air under Bigfoot 8. He's getting ready to be tired right now. There he comes. Hang on, Bob. Hold it. Here he comes. Man alive. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. The Beast out of Hudson, Florida. In his second full season of monster truck competition, he has a real pepper alongside, but right now it looks like the youngster may have it. Oh! Look at the come from behind victory. The crowd erupts. It's Ford against Jimmy. Here they are. Look at the air of those trucks. Barefoot in trouble, almost on its side. How are they going to call it? They did not come down on the cars on the second group of junkers. How are they going to call it? Out of Columbia City, Indiana. Heartbeat out of Paul. Here they are. Look at the air under Heartbeat. Heartbeat, but it looks like coming right at our cameras. All right, here it is. Their times through the first round. Very close. Here they are. Here they are. Look at Andy Brass and Bigfoot. Andy Brass is in trouble. Andy Brass in trouble. Hang on, Andy. Oh, and he gets her stop as the fans down here start to back out of their seats. They're staring at 225 feet of Indiana clay and junk cars. Here they come. Cars outside. Look at the air on Nightmare. Nightmare takes the victory. Did you see the altitude of Nightmare? Chevrolet S10 supercharged engine, twin carburetors. There he comes off the jump real good. Now he runs. He's really good to get around the corner. Look how quick he comes around that corner. That's going to really help the Thunder Chicken. This kid's got a good run going. Hometown boy looking awfully good. Now he's heading for the ski ramp. Kid Ring and the Thunder Chicken. We might just have us a new leader. We'll wait for the clocks to come in now. In the other trucks, I want you to notice the attitude of the truck when it lands. Everybody else is nose down. Well, he's running right about the same right there. Garza runs up. Got to crank real hard. What a motor sounding real crisp for him. Plenty of horsepower. Can the rear steer come back? Here it is. Garza almost goes over. Locks the brakes up, slides to a stop. But he's been here before. They were having problems this afternoon. Electrical problems. They changed the ignition back over. Oh, he's not having any problem now. Look at this. That truck is alive and well. Pipe comes around, cranks on the other end of the track to 180. Oh, Bigfoot laying down a shot. No, looking pickled. Jim Kramer comes out in the new Bigfoot number 9, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching history. Notice how the chassis. Oh, I have never seen anything like that. What a run. Green flag comes out. Hear the whistle. Good run. Got the truck really going. Cranks it hard in the corner. Goes over. No, bring it back. Boy, that almost went to the high side. Backs up once again. Remember, it goes for time. Big Red taking a shot. A lot of sky, a lot of air. What a run. One-on-one, if you will, in Rockford, Illinois. Oh, a little bit of timer problem. All the way over. Bigfoot takes a high out to the other end, trying to jump on the inside. Going to the low side. Timing in the engine is going away. It's got a pop to it. What a jump. Ford takes the win at the General Tire Special Event Series event right here in Rockford, Illinois. The Turbo 400 transmission from the Firestone tires. Okay, he's got a fueler problem right now. A lot of air, a little bit cockeyed, got a throttle up on it, and throttles out. Good driving job by Tisper. Supercharged engine with twin predator carburetors. Whoa, completely cleared the first set. We might have a quick gun. Throttle over, he's got to get on the throttle and pull it out. He does it. What a run! He's going to go after his throat just like a street fight, believe me. He's not going to let. Look at this. Look at Hess come out. Bam! Right over the first jump. Now he's going to try to throttle up a little bit out of shape. Over. One more time. Hess trying to drive it out. He's spinning around. We can't see him in the dust. Hess brings it out. Breaks the left rear suspension. What a job of driving. See what he's going to do. Look for some air. Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel it. All the way over. Ladies and gentlemen, Bigfoot! The Iron Eagle. Let's see what he's going to do. Dale Hassel with the Iron Eagle Ford. Whoa, Hassel goes over, tags the brakes. Shuts it down just in time. He's looking for the super combination to get the long distance today. Richmond. Boy, they are having to drive them hard. Ever. Hands it 100%. Here we go. Let's watch it.
As you get a look now at Playing for Peeps, he's underway and making his lap around first base. Whole problems now for Fergie, up and over. Oh my, get out of the way. Look at this, Playing for Peeps into the first few rows of the seats down the first base line here at Skydome.
There is Rambo as he comes up for his run up over the cars. Rambo really taking a lot of speed and just about put it right back over. But the time for Rambo was quicker. Not a good run for Wild Bill Weaver. Here was Chuck Pauken. You can see he just about completely clears those cars.
See what's going to happen. The light goes green. Whoa, Bad Medicine. Back on the throttle. He ran him hard for the first half of the track, but Andy Brass, California in the far lane. Next one in the near lane. Allfaker doing some heads-up driving. A point. Blinking this game is over. Moore ran him hard. Look at Dan Patterson takes the win. John Moore ran him hard. Los Angeles, the Bigfoot crew knows it. Boy, Patterson drills the starting line. Now Peterson's going to come back after him. Patterson. No, Bigfoot takes the win in San Jose, California.
Keith Black, aluminum motor. I don't know if I'm going to be able to control it or not. It's 1,800 horsepower, and this is not a very big arena.
Sideways there, Brian.
Folks turning on those distinctive lights. Looks like he might have got something loose there. I don't know. A pair of Chevrolets ready to go. Oh, Marvin got some sparks out of there. Woo!
Perhaps trying to get under the time set by Chuck Pauken in the first round. There he is. Oh, tremendous air. And just about put it right back over, but manages to keep it going. Now he'll come up to this crucial turn where a couple of the drivers have had problems. There you see he swings a little bit wide. Now loses some momentum as he comes to the checkered flag in the finish. And let's check this second run for Mongoose.
Revving and waiting for the signal from the judges. Thumbs up, and we're ready to go.
Harry attacks the line of cars. Again, not much air, nowhere near compared to the launch that Mongoose got earlier, but he has a pretty good run nonetheless. Now the crucial turn down here and begins his run a little bit wide, plows one of the straw bales. Again, we've seen a number of the drivers just have a problem getting through that turn. Oh, look at this! The whole front end suspension has just snapped as he came over the little finish jump there to take the checkered flag. He has just destroyed the front suspension on the monster truck here, Gladiator.
Look at this, Pat. After he finishes the race, he comes down hard on that front tire. There it goes.
Well, he gets lots of air off that final jump, and the impact as all of that weight comes down on the front suspension, just not able to hold up under the strain, and he just snaps apart the front suspension on Gladiator.
And I tell you, three-time world champion, a lot of experience, a lot of horsepower. He's off the line, way too much air for Andy Brasso, misses the second set of cars.
That's going to be a disqualification. He did not get those front two wheels up on the second set of cars.
You know, the truck's been around a while, but the driver's fairly new in this time of competition.
Good start coming off the line, but look out. Veers to the side, heading up the second set. Almost looked with a little less horsepower.
I know Andy Brass is thinking about his qualifying run. He's in the same lane. I know he doesn't want to be there, but he doesn't have a choice because he did get disqualified. He's over the first set of cars. Missed the second set of cars, definitely in the lane. Snake's really got his work cut out for him here. Welch has been turning on some fantastic runs. Snake is out first, up and over, but look at this. Welch had trouble. He lost his speed between the cars.
Went out of bounds, and look how far out of bounds moving violations went.
Yeah.
Up against the Devil's Dodge in the near lane. And it's going to be the Dodge taking home the win. John Seasock takes home the first round victory. He'll move up, and he is into the barrier right there. Again, that run-up so very, very important, keeping that truck under control. The upset of round number one. Tony Farrell puts Bigfoot back into the loser's bracket right there. Oh, Dennis Anderson way out of shape right there, and Excalibur continues to do things just by the book. Picture perfect.
You know, luckily I won the race, and then doing the freestyle, I'd have to say he won the freestyle. You know, I mean, you can't have a better finale of a show than what that was.
Let's see what he can do there. Let's see. Oh! Oh, that's bad.
It's a shame you come out here and lose an engine like that because these guys came from a pretty good ways away for this.
Oh, Gary Porter bounces his way past the 100-foot mark, it looked like. Riding Dragon Slayer. Sounds like a bull riding competition. That's how these things react. Here we go.
I didn't think that thing. Whoa, watch that guardrail. Didn't think that thing was ever going to idle down.
I didn't either, man, and it got away from him when it got back on.
This truck originally built in the 1993-94 season. Jumped 108 foot last time. Whoa! Hard nose landing. And he had to make a big steering correction to keep that thing upright after the first bounce.
He's going for Bear, too. Like you said, he didn't show him all he had to qualify.
Barefoot, Brett Schaefer. That's out there.
That's a pretty awesome jump right there.
To take the lead. Looks close to that 140-foot mark.
He broke something right there.
Yes, he did. His last jump, 130 feet 3 inches. Ooh. Whoa. And again, that truck lands hard.
It appears to be the gunslinger going to pick up the victory here on a Friday night. Problem for the Barefooties to get a little bit out of shape. So put Scott Hartsock into the winner's circle in round number 1. Good start by both competitors. Gary Porter out very quickly right now. They've got to make the turn. Suma to the inside's got the tight turn. Gary Porter goes wide back out there. Suma has to hesitate a little bit or he's going to run into Gary Porter. You cannot cross over in the other lane or you'd be disqualified. That's why Suma got heavy on the brakes. Porter out front right now. Seesock got the inside groove. This will be where it's tough right here. Seesock goes back out wide. Gary Porter makes contact. We'll have to see what the ruling there is. Porter coming up right now. He's going to get the advantage over the first set of dudes. John Seesock trying tough to get him. It looks as if Porter has won it. But we hear from trackside officials. Both guys ripping the tires hard right there. The Prowler, you see, doesn't get a whole lot of air, stays close to the ground. He's got that first turn. Oh, he stops up right quick. Both guys looking to see what's going to happen here. Is it going to be follow the leader? Pizzo says, I'm getting on it.
Inside a front snake cop. Bigfoot, they're going for that final jump. Scorpion's right out of tail. Bigfoot, oh, he almost buried the nose. Scorpion, he's lost. Running, he lost it. He's rolling. He's rolling. 10,000 pounds of rolling. Oh my God, I don't believe it.
Well, now keep in mind that these trucks are designed for safety and the drivers are belted in securely with all kinds of protective gear.
Oh, the Austin 316 up in the air. Gonna have to keep it under control in the corner. Oh, putting it up in the air, getting it back under control. Looks like he's got it shut down. Something not quite right. And they're off. Gary Porter, Carolina Crusher, already out in the lead with about a 2-truck lead. Let's see if he can handle these corners. That truck's sideways. Gary Porter, oh, the pure adrenaline gets 2 spots.
Coming down the home stretch, Jim. Too close to call.
Snakebite's got him.
Yeah, Rampage a little bit sideways there. Whoa! A nice flying finish, almost endoed there. The checkered flag for Rampage.
There it goes again, right in front of our face. Bigfoot pulls around that inside corner, Matt.
Yeah, he's going to take him. Andy Hoffman sideways there again on the outside, back to back.
Well, looks like he's going to come right in second place, right behind Bigfoot, Matt.
Yeah, they went over the same jumps there as Bigfoot takes home the win and moves on to the finals.
Loves to get out and showboat that crowd, doesn't he?
Yeah, that Nightmare truck, very strong, loves to freestyle. Whoa,
Whoa,
Jimmy.
He kissed the wall.
Look
that
at that.
big bad Dodge. I tell you what, I heard a couple weeks ago he flipped. Oh, here we go. He's flipping
Jimmy.
over again.
Nightmare rolls over. Not very fast, though. Dave Harkey and Snakebite, one to reckon with as well. This is going to be a battle to the end. Bigfoot gets a little wide there, runs over some cones.
Maybe get a little time for Snakebite to catch up here. He got a little wide, as you said.
Yeah, Snakebite has the inside lane coming around the turn here, though. Could be anybody's race.
Let's see
Whoa,
what...
Jimmy.
Oh, my goodness.
Snakebite coming right at you, ladies and gentlemen. Something broke on that Snakebite machine. I don't know what happened.
Catching, gaining track on him.
Look at that dirt fly. Those trucks pedal to the metal. Bigfoot taking off down the chute at Mesa Park.
Bigfoot's got a nice lead. Let's see what Jim can do around this inside corner.
Could be a little too much of an advantage for Jim Jack to make up there.
Yep, Bigfoot again. Let's see if we can get some more wheelies out of him. 1,800 horsepower under that puppy.
Whoa, look at that.
Gets gutsier and gutsier every day.
Watch this, Jimmy. There it is. Look at
There's
that
our
wheelie.
wheelies.
Woo, put
Coming
on the
at
brakes.
you.
Camera crew,
Look
watch
out, guys.
To try and gain the crowd's favor, look at the Summit Truck Style Machines airborne wheel stand that had them
with the monster trucks. How about over backwards? Another monster truck.
Over another monster truck. That's not trick photography, folks. We're not playing the tape backwards. Michael Vodders
on a roll doing everything, including turning over backwards. Is there any doubt who won this one?
Dave Rappage in the Rap Attack, an 8-year veteran, definitely knows how not to put a wheel wrong. He knows how to handle these big, bulky machines. Look at the wild ride by Adams there in the upper right-hand corner. Rappage, actually, I eat my words now, as he puts the back end sideways and basically gives up the race. Greg Adams, he's trying to catch up, trying to get a little aggressive, and it costs him. It looks like he's going to lose the back end. Masterful job of collecting it up, using all four-wheel steering, getting back on course. On the off chance that Mark Hall is going to have a problem, which it doesn't look like he's going to have, he skies his way to another round win.
Here he comes. Wow, grabbing some air. Uh-oh, boo-boo time.
There's about...
With a Hurst shifter. Good green light start right there. Looks like the Stallion had the jump right off the starting line, and the Stallion will be the winner. Mike Vodders almost run right over in front of Dan Runte there. The Stallion having all sorts of problems.
Out there being the innovator, being the first monster truck.
And like you said, Griff, conditions are changing, but it's an even playing field today for everybody.
Runte advances and Vodders with a wild ride. Sans wheel, take a look, watch it go. Skyward is gonna bounce, and good thing, no spectators there. Very safely operated events. Nothing but a lot of monster truck excitement. Hey, anybody want a job as a wheelman? For Hall Brothers Racing, he got bit by the bug, and now he's in the driver's seat. What can he make of it? Apparently a wild ride on the part of Sudden Impact. Rammunition able to hook it up and drive it straight down the lane for the win. Yes and no, it all depends. That's the trick, is how can you read it? Wheels up launch for Big Dog, but look at the chassis squad on Raminator, who better find a lane at the line. Big Dog was able to drive it straight and take home. Flap wheelie there, not quite able to connect it. Maybe he can get it here, or maybe he can put it on the lid.
Andy Slifka in the Eradicator had a broken shock, which caused him some problem. It's a very unusual truck. You see, it's an SUV monster truck. And we asked him, can you get it fixed in time to make elimination?
Under the truck. Look at that.
Mike Vodders grabs a lot of air, and look at that wheel stand right there. He begins to break things up. I'll tell you, he's not afraid of anything in that truck. As a matter of fact, he goes over the cars the wrong way and almost turns it over. Oh, boy.
Well, the monster trucks lined up. Looks like a good start by both, and Rammunition getting all kinds of air. And the key in this, you want to stay as low to the cars as possible and, of course, make some good turns.
There you can see Rammunition didn't get the rear steering back centered and made a horrible turn there.
Well, Rammunition, all kinds of struggles here in the first heat, and Big Dog over the set of cars. He'll win this one, walking away with it. Dale Benaire, well, he'll just finish up.
I'm sure that won't be the last you'll see of Dale Benaire as champion, so these guys have a bitter rivalry.
Green flag up. They both explode out of the box. Bigfoot might have the slight advantage, but it's going to come down to the turning ability of both these monster trucks, and Bigfoot has the advantage.
You can see the first two times they hit the cars, they try to stay nice and low. They try to stay calm. They go to that final turn. Now it's no holds barred. They just hit the throttle as hard as they can, and it looks like Bigfoot very close coming out on top. Relatively speaking, both these guys have a lot less experience than some of the other drivers they're racing this weekend, with Benaire having 2 years, Doug Nolte having 3 years of monster truck experience.
Well, Nolte through the second set of turns over the cars. It looks like Nolte, the Big Dog, has the advantage. Rammunition trying to make up some ground. This is what it comes down to. The final set of cars, and Rammunition walks away with it.
Yeah, what a great final lap that Dale made around that last.
Green flag up. Who's going to get the better start? Even through one set of cars, Bigfoot lands hard. See if he can make it through the turns unscathed.
You can see how they try to angle the trucks to the outside of the turn so they can get that final turn set up good.
And staying nice and low, nice and level to the cars. Pretty even through two sets of cars, but now Bigfoot pulling away.
Oh, landing sideways there. A tough hit almost into the wall, but yeah, Dale wasn't able to make the Cleveland event because the doctor told him not to go racing yet. But here in Madison, Wisconsin, he's set to go. After Friday night, he struggled a little bit, but more comfortable here on this Saturday evening.
And Benier getting a little sideways through the second set. That forces him to go over the sides of the car. That's not the angle of attack you want. Look at the way he's swinging it so wide. And Bigfoot over the third set of cars. Monster air there. All kinds of sparks coming from the back end of that huge Ford. He captures the victory. And the donuts, that's what we're set to bring you, as the Raminator will be first up. The wheelie stand, and Mark Hall gets a lot of air, in which Bigfoot won.
Wow, if Dale was ever going to get a victory, he'd sure like to have it against Dave Harkey, one of the best drivers in the circuit.
Ramunition gets off to a pretty good start. A perfect turn, doesn't slide out at all, and Bigfoot kind of tentative over the second set of cars.
It looks like Dave's having some trouble out there. Dale should win this one fairly easily, and it looks like he almost goes over, but does get the win.
The mud will play a very important part.
And this is where the feel and the intuition for a monster truck comes in. Yeah, you can set the truck up best you can, but how do you deal with what you got when the green flag goes? Well, that's what Mark Kohler has got command of. The racing part he's awesome at.
Ford's outnumbering everybody else at least 3-1. There we go. Dan Ruddy and Doug Nolke, and Dan Ruddy, Summit Bigfoot, your winner. Well, there always is when you're up against Mark Hall driving. Tim Hall is the crew chief. Points leader, the defending series champ, and we'll see what, oh my goodness, this is the upset, that hometown hero, T-Max.
Patience to him. Now, let's go to freestyle. This is Andy Slifko.
Well, he started out with 4 tires under him.
Coordination, hand and eye coordination coming out of the donut. You've got to be a little bit disoriented.
That's how you zap it a couple times, come down and find another jump. And how about Jim Kohler, that 57 Chevy Bel Air? Car body, passenger body on the monster truck chassis. And, oh, rocked from side to side up on this 2 wheels, and that.
And getting set to go, Rick, on the starting line, and they're off. Good reaction time from both drivers. Uh-oh.
They're all over the racetrack. It looks like Metallic Mayhem takes the lead.
Reckless abandon, but right now, he's going to need a little finesse.
Jarzel, the Prowler, tried to win just like his teammate did, and well, he did, and there are all kinds of problems for Kohler, and I think we'll just knock you off right here. It's going to be a battle, but it'll be a good one.
As they leave the starting line, whoa, in the near lane, lots of problems with Metallic Mayhem.
Pizzo is your winner in the Predator.
All right, let's go to freestyle. Here comes John Seasock. Whoa.
Whoa, T-Max up on that back bumper. Great jumping. He's having fun with
reckless abandon.
He really doesn't worry much about his equipment. Whoa, wheelie keeping it on the bumper. He has that gorgeous Panther body, the monster truck, and he's going against the S10 of Bergeron. Both of them have done it for a while, and Bergeron almost sideways. Pizzo takes the easy win, well, as easy as it ever gets on a monster truck drag race.
But it's all going to be done in a couple of seconds right here.
And it happened just off the line. It will be that Panther body Predator going to the final. I bet he's going to get some air going over these cars.
Nice jump right there. Oh, he gives it a little gas. Check this out. You know what, Rick? Crew Chief Tim Hall, his heart just stopped right there.
That was exciting enough. Let's watch it again. Up on that left rear tire, tries to save it, does it. A big barrel roll. You can see the tubular chassis. Ends up on all 4. It now is all down to the driver. That missing front end for Mark Hall means absolutely nothing while they're running. Whoa, look at it bouncing all around. And Mark Hall, the Raminator.
Both trucks now set. Almost an identical reaction time coming off the starting line, but that's where it ends, Rick.
Jeremy Dishman just took off, and I don't know. We ended up with some.
And our final competitor in the freestyle, here comes Doug Nolke, the big dog, walking it.
Walking the dog with a wheel stand from the big